Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fishing with Jordan. So today what we'll be doing is we'll be showing you how to tie roe bags, spawn sacks for salmon and trout and that. So let's get to it. So what we're going to do to start it off today is we'll be using some spider thread. It's stretchy so you don't have to tie your knots. You just pull it tight and it'll stay there. We're going to be using some white spawn mesh, spawn netting. There's a little device to tie it. I'll show you guys the first couple eggs with the device, and I'll show you how to do it manually also. So, and then for the roe, what we're going to be using is we'll be using some Chinook salmon roe right here. And then right here we'll be using some coho roe. I just put it in a old jam jar. Made sure it's washed. These are pre-cured loose eggs. See right there, got some coho, and then we got puff balls. If you're gonna do it, put one or two in. You don't want it to float way up. You just gotta get it so it's at their level. So you put one or two in there, and then we got our container that we're gonna put the tied bags in. So I'll start it off here. Get that out of the way. We'll tie the first couple with some Chinook salmon roe. So then take your mesh, put it right here in the middle. Some people prefer to use latex glove or something like this, just for demonstration, and that I'll use one. But it's honestly, if I'm out fishing and also people use the gloves for you want to try to reduce the amount of scent that you can put on the roe. So you use the gloves so that you're not handling it. The gloves don't have that much of a scent on it. So I got the glove on here. So then we placed our mesh right here in the middle, right there. So we'll start off with Chinook salmon roe. So just gotta open up our container here. See, pre-cured loose eggs. So then what we're gonna do is we'll tie this one with say about 8 eggs. So just drop your 8 eggs into the middle right there. Here, I'll zoom in for you guys. There we go. So we got the eggs right there in the middle. You might have to just push it down. Then there's 2 little levers right here. Close these. The eggs will pop out of it. So then just push them back down. Keep going, and it'll close shut like that. And then just grab the mesh. Wiggle it. Pull it till it's in the middle. Flip it over. Boom. Got a bag. But you still gotta tie it off. So some people will give it 1 or 2 twists right here to make sure it stays in that bag shape. And you might have to adjust with your fingers. Well, so we'll take our spider thread right here. So that we'll go like this. Take your spider thread. Here we go. Just grab this certain way you want to. Take your spider thread. Wrap once around. Go, make sure you make the first drop right against the bottom. Keep going again. And then just do about 5 wraps. Pull it tight, snug. Couple more wraps. Where are we here? Couple more. Quick snap. Then you put your little bob down. Grab right here. Make sure it's like this. Then grab your tag end right here. Wrap the opposite way around. make sure you go all the way around. Pull tight, keep going, wrap it a couple more times. Snap there. So then you're left with your bag right here, but you still got to cut it off. So then you go to the top side. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Go to the top side. Make sure you got all the mesh right here. Go to your top side. Grab a sharp cutting device. I'm using an X-Acto knife. I made the blade, like the tip, square. Just makes it easier to cut, I find. So then you just go like this. Cut towards you, or just find the easiest way is to cut towards you. This is your leftover mesh. Drop that. Flip it over. Pop it out. Boom. Where are we here? One reel bag ready to go fishing with. So I'm just going to grab the jar here. Zoom out a bit. Just grab the jar. Drop it ahead in the jar. Close it off. And then whenever you're not using your roe, you put it back in the fridge or the freezer. Make sure it stays cold. Worst thing, an egg's worst nightmare is air. That's the worst thing. Unless you're tying, it's okay. But like if you just leave them out for a day or something, it's okay if you're taking like the loose eggs, go fishing and that. But so with this device, what it is just, it comes like this at the store. Get them Canadian Tire, Walmart, your local fishing store like that carries like fly fishing stuff, and that LeBaron's, Bass Pro, Cabela's, stuff like that. Sale should carry this, and they carry other ones. But so what it is, it'll be wrapped like this. So then it's got this tray comes off, and just lay it back on. Open that up. Then the bottom and the top come apart, and it does not come with this white mesh. It comes with this. Comes with this red mesh. So this is white mesh that I bought from the store right here. So then I just put like a little board, like the white mesh comes on this little board, and then you gotta cut it into squares, and then it comes this red mesh. So I just put that to separate the two. So then I have that sitting in the bottom, so I always have mesh with me. But I will tie a couple with the red. The red I find is better to use for tying roe bags, because you can't see the mesh, you can only see just straight eggs. So then just go like this. I put a board on the bottom just to make sure the eggs don't, the mesh, like it doesn't start to like get all wrapped up in that. So then I just set it back in, put that there, the cap back on. There, closes right up. That fits in your box. So let's go on to the next one. We'll tie the next one with some red mesh right here, some netting. We're going to still use some Chinook eggs. Drop those in right there. There we go, right there. Just push them down. Oh, they'll stick to your gloves and your fingers and that. Make sure to wash your hands when you're done. So, and then this one, I've got 8 or 9 eggs in it. So, what most people do, if they want to make an 8 bag, like if they want the roe bag to have 8 eggs, put 9 in. Make sure, and put 9 eggs in. Because if you put 9 eggs in, then whenever you're putting your hook through, you pop 1 egg, and it'll release all the milk and all that. So then you'll still be an 8 bagged, still be an 8 egg roe bag. So then just grab your thread right here. This is spider thread. it's stretchy. So wrap, pull, grab your tag end, do the same thing, wrap, pull a bit, make sure it stays snug, wrap a bit more, pull a bit, one more, snap. Drop that, flip it over, cut off the excess mesh. See that? And the roe bag. From there, that looks like just straight eggs almost. You can kind of see the mesh, but see? Look at it. Here, I'll pull out one with white mesh and you can hopefully see the difference. These are about the same size. The far one right here, that's tied with red, this tied with white. There's not much of a difference, but there is a difference a bit. But both work, they'll both produce fish. Put that back in the jar. Sorry about that. Sorry about that again. Open this back up.